A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading where I would be talking about the rise of divine feminine energy as the rule makers or the rulers or probably the ones who are going to be in power. Even in relationship dynamics, it will be the matriarchs who would be deciding things, calling the shots. They would be doing a whole lot of things now. The rise of divine feminine energy is for sure 1,000% thing. And also in this reading or in this session, I would be explaining to you how the Yuga cycle works and how this divine feminine energy is here to now do its job. So the masculine has already done its job. Now it's the turn of feminine, and the real patriarchs are going to crown the feminines. They will be the ones to say, here, you go ahead now, you do the things. I will be there, I will be around, I'm always there. If you need me, I'm always in the scene, behind the scenes. So they will no longer be the face in front, they will be behind the scenes. All of the things the masculines will do behind the scenes. If you ever travel to Nepal, Nepal is a country that is already practicing this. You go to any shop, you go to the marketplaces, you go to any shop, you'll always see the shopkeepers are women. But when you ask them to give you something, let's say you want noodles, and you say, hey, can I get some noodle or ramen? They will say, yeah, okay. If the ramen or noodle is kept somewhere in the height and they cannot fetch it, you will immediately, without them saying anything, see a man. It could be the husband, most probably. He will suddenly come in the picture, fetch the stuff, give it to the lady will give it to you, and that's it. So the men are always behind the scene. The front face will be of the women. In politics, in media, in power, in news, in all agencies. It's not to say that men will not do any work. It's not to say that men will not call the shots anywhere. No, no, no. That's not what I mean. It's not like they're gonna disappear. I am saying actually from the point of love also, it will be the women who will decide everything. They will choose who to be with. Women can have multiple husbands, multiple boyfriends. It will not be seen as a bad thing, and I'll tell you why. It can be seen as a bad thing, of course, but it won't be, because the energy of love will increase. Asexuality will increase. Brahmacharya will increase. All the casual sex and all the casual relationships will not be there. Men and women will not come together because they want to have sex only. Men and women will come together because they love each other. And they're going to join each other for missions and purposes. So they are not going to be only in romantic connections. So partnerships can be formed if not marriage directly. So let's say if a woman is married to a man and she's very happy, she has a family, she has a child or whatever, but she meets someone somewhere and they have a really good bond and they think that okay, we can do mission work together or we can create a project together. It will not be seen as a bad thing. It will not be like, oh, being a woman she is hanging out with this guy, another guy. It will not be like that. In between women also, the relationships will improve. So next 10 years or 20 years, you will see a lot of distorted feminines also coming up. You will see karmic power also, karmic energy, feminine form of karmic energy. There will be a lot of confusion, but at the same time, there will also be a lot of purging. There will also be a lot of clearing. There will also be a lot of love energy going up. Women will no longer depend on a man to get things done. Whatever they want, they'll get it. But yet, the awakened ones, the enlightened ones, the monarchs will have their divine counterparts. Most of the twin flames you will see will be coming into union very soon. Many of them are already in union. You don't have to be next to someone, next to a man to be in a union, because those who are in union, they always have a lot of masculine attention and love and protection, and they are sorted in a way. So you will start seeing that love always doesn't have to be just about a physical or a 3D commitment. Love is a very beautiful emotion. It's a very big emotion. It's about support. It's about giving you a push when you need it. It's about I'm there with you. Go ahead. or if you're low, you can go to someone you love, but they're not going to exploit you for it. They're not going to say, okay, I will cuddle you or I will hug you, but you have to sleep with me for that. Or I will help you with certain crisis in a crisis, but you have to give me something in return. That's like cheap, a distortion of masculinity as well as femininity. So when you rise in love, you understand why the Gopikas love Krishna. The Gop and Gopikas, why they love Krishna so much, or why Radha Krishna's union was accepted at that point in time, even though they were not married, they were not a couple. They are not a couple, but they were considered a couple because they loved each other so much, they love each other so much, and the Gopikas love Krishna, Krishna loved them back, but it was very high esoteric form of love. It's very difficult for people to even understand love because love has got many faces. Love is so huge. You can have love between a teacher, you can have love between a teacher and student, pure love. You can have love for your master, you can have love for your Lord, you can have love for children, you can have love for parents, you can have love for Lord, you can have love in a romantic situation, you can have friendship based love. So people are now going to experience love in a very big way, in totality, because all this while on this planet, lust was ruling. Now the lust energy will die down. It will become less and less and less, and there will be a time when it will only be limited to the Patal Lok, to the Asuras and Rakshasas. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna close this quick session I did, or whatever prediction you wanna call it, of the divine feminine rising. I will see you in the next one. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram, and Sita, and Radha, and Parvati. Victory to divine feminine, victory to divine mother, victory to the divinity in us that comes from the balance of feminine and masculine. Healing is been done by the feminine. Yeah.